Previously on Phoenix Wright's Spirit of Justice, y'all. Only those of the royal bloodline have the power of spirit channeling. That a servant such as Nayna could channel spirits is a most unamusing jest. But our line of reasoning has led us to this end. That Nayna channeled Inga's spirit. Like, seriously, how fast is this revelation gonna come? If I'm even right! I can only speculate at this point. I'm no spirit medium, sonny. Oh well. And now, back to the present. So you were feeling under the weather yesterday and decided to rest the weary bones. Okay, good. Good on you. That's always good, though. Albie's dog stole your hat when you were in the courtyard yesterday afternoon. Was it after that you decided to take a rest? I'd been feeling unwell all day, and had pushed myself so hard, or too hard actually. I kept feeling weak and dizzy, and that dirty mongrel only served to worsen my condition. Well, I sympathize with you, Nayna. You took the whole day off without informing Princess Wright. She was very worried about you. How very kind of her benevolence. But she need not concern herself with the welfare of a mere servant such as I. Except to Rafa, Nayna's not just a mere servant. To even think a mere commoner could channel spirits or slay a minister. What hogwash! Alright. Besides which, a lowly servant such as I cannot possibly be an honorable spirit medium. Hold it! There's nothing wrong here, but whatever. I hear you are the head servant, isn't that right? Are you suggesting that my position affords me the ability to channel spirits? No, I'm just trying to make sure. Are you rich? Do you have a lot of money? You want to go out? Wait, no, oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to say that. But if you turn out to be who I think you are, then maybe we should go out. Because Dirk's gonna be dead pretty soon anyway, so... I mean, I can be your rebound. Since you're the head servant to a family of channelers, I'd say it's plausible. If you wanted to, it's not impossible for you to learn through exposure. No, Sonny, that's not how it works. I think not. Well, that goes against the very underpinnings of the Kingdom of Wright. To become a spirit medium requires a noble spirit and rigorous training. But most importantly, one must be a direct descendant of the founder. It is not simply some hobby one can take up in the manner of knitting or gardening, or speedrunning Celeste. So commoners could never become a medium, no matter how hard they tried. Also, who the hell would speedrun Celeste? That's ridiculous. That is common knowledge to all who are born and raised here, young honehead. Also, I can beat the game in 45 minutes, so put that in your pipe and smoke it, huh? Whoa, sound kind of went crazy there. Only members of the royal family can learn the art of spirit channeling here in Quran. That's what the Queen just said, but that's where we have to go with it. Okay, then what if you actually have royal blood in your veins, Nayna? What if? Like a distant relative or something. I am 1/16th Taiwanese, 1/16th Korean, 1/16th Makalatian, 1/16th Japanese, 1/16th... Okay. I'm from a line of humble fishermen, all the way back to my grandfather's grandfather. I've never heard talk of royal blood or noble ancestry. Apollo, spirit channeling is a secret art passed down from mother to daughter. But even with a royal ancestor, it would be impossible to learn without the right training. It is as the barbed one says, he doesn't have a beard yet. It also must be mentioned that this secret art is exclusive only to me. It's only taught here in the Kingdom of Quran and your country's Quran village. Quran, I think they're both technically Quran. Somebody said that once. Why aren't things falling into place like I expected? Can't win Tetris 99 matches this way. I would ask the witness to continue testimony and don't mention Tetris 99 in front of me. Please, not now. After Queen Amara's passing, Her Eminence Queen Duran is the only spirit medium left. Hold it! I know. Queen Amara was the victim of an assassination, right? Oh, that's what they want you to think. Oh, she was a beautiful, gentle soul. But she fell in love with a man of dubious origins, and was murdered in a terrible blaze. Fate could be so cruel. Except she's actually still alive. Poor Nayna's yet another follower unwittingly praying over an empty sarcophagus. Amara, the queen who's been locked away and her existence in this world erased. The fact that she is still alive shackles Nayna to Garon's will. Nayna, the only reason you're still standing there by that woman's side is because you're afraid of what would happen to Amara otherwise, right? Don't look at him! He's not a part of this case anymore! We need not recount such ancient history. Let us continue with the witness's testimony. That's it? Oh, it's freaky when she puts her glasses up. If you believe a medium to be the culprit, it would have to be that young lass, Maya Fey.
Hold it!
Well, hold it, because it ain't. Miss Fey was being held hostage. She was completely tied up, and didn't even know Minister Inga's true name. Making it impassable for her to kill or channel him. What's that, son? Impossible? No, I said impassable. Nothing's impossible. I know nothing of that.
Objection!
Oh. Listen, you horned devil. It took me a minute to remember what my voice was. Were you not just insisting that it was Maya Fey who had channeled Mr. Inga? I know, but I didn't know his name then. My, how quickly you changed your tune. How quickly you changed the facts so that I have to change my tune. Oh! No, I'm just quick on my feet when new information presents itself. There you go, yes! That's what I just said! That's what I just said! Apollo, you are so good, tell that queen who's the boss because we will not take her shit anymore! I'm also quick to force my biggest smile when times like these demand it. It's great that you're following my advice, Apollo. But try not to look so forced while you do, would you? I can't help it! I can't help it if I have bitch eyes! But a happy mouth, you know, like Ellen DeGeneres, according to somebody yesterday. Nayna is right about one thing, though. Only those of the royal bloodline can be spirit mediums in Khura'in. Common folk like us are out of luck. And thank God, you know, because who would... well, it's probably more trouble than it's worth. Yeah, I guess so. Still. I think I'll finally be close to connecting all the dots once I point one very big thing out. Very big thing! I was feeling under the weather yesterday and decided to rest these weary bones. Okay. We gotta contradict something here, but I wasn't thinking about contradictions, I just wanted to hear her story. A lowly servant such as I could not possibly be an honorable spirit medium. Only members of the royal family can learn the art of spirit channeling after Queen Amara's passing. Her Eminence Queen Garon is the only spirit medium left. Well, then what do we have here? Let's see. A file containing a ton. This might be where we have to start bringing up the file here. I don't know. I'm trying to prove that you channeled the spirit. But I'm not sure what path we're taking to get there is the thing. I think we're done with Albie's statement by now. A photo showing Dirk and Amara's life on the run about 23 years ago. Jeez. After Queen Amara's passing, her Eminence Queen Garon is the only spirit medium left. Okay, well, this says Dirk and Amara's life on the run. Supposedly everyone thinks she was assassinated before this then, right? Do we throw this out here now? I'm gonna try it. I think I actually am.
Objection!
Yep. Okay, so I presented what makes sense in terms of a direct contradiction. Wait, what is this? Except I don't know how to make it make sense in the larger context of this case. Well, is the defense gonna follow up its loud objection with a sound explanation? Oh, sorry, Your Honor, I just felt like the player of a Phoenix Wright game for a second. How do I put this? I believe there's a problem with Nayna's testimony. Okay. Just one step at a time. Take us through it. Walk us through it. She asserted that she could not possibly be a spirit medium because, in Khura'in, only members of the royal family can learn how to channel spirits. I fail to see the problem in that statement, defense. Hold on, I'm getting to it, Your Majesty. Take your time, man. I want to relish this if it turns out that I'm right. Nayna stated an absolute falsehood. Since we know that Amara is still alive. At the same time, circumstantial evidence points to Nayna channeling Inga. After all, just after she entered his private quarters. Inga came running out screaming, despite having been killed at 2 p.m. It's impossible, man. That would mean that Nayna channeled Inga. Even though supposedly only those of the royal family are capable of doing so. Wait. Is it too late to ask for a refund on my trip down the rabbit hole? No, Apollo, it's okay. Mr. Wright, I have something that might be able to save us all here. If it turns out to be true, you may think I've lost my mind with this bluff, but say it. Say it! Say it! But if I can at least establish the possibility, I think it'll give us the break we need. Wait a sec. Are you going to propose what I think you are? Yes! Phoenix Wright! Will you marry me? No, okay, anyway, yes, it's a huge risk, but I think there's a chance I can prove it. Will the court please take a look at this photo? Here we go! Here we go, guys! That's... Keep it cool, Nayuta. This photo's very existence, to say nothing of the person in it, contradicts the witness's claim that Queen Garan is the only remaining spirit medium in Karine. Hard devil, you mustn't! What happened to my voice? I don't care! Oh, but I must. Under these circumstances, you pushed me into it. The outcome of this trial depends on it. But you already knew that, didn't you? Oh my god, my swirly boob, they're swirling. Will the defense please explain who is shown in the photograph? The person in the photo is the previous queen, Amara Karine. Contrary to popular belief, she was never assassinated. In fact, she's very much alive. The audience should be going crazy at this right now. Unless they're just so shocked they can't even speak. Take a good look at the law book in this photo, Your Majesty. The mark of the dragon branded on it could only have been placed there after Queen Amara's supposed assassination. So that's what started the whole thing. There they are. Queen Amara's still alive? Has the lawyer gone mad? Would you like me to get some cream for that burn? Oh my god. While I personally find it hard to believe, I will allow the defense to continue, yet you may proceed, defense. I just need to see something that's going to blow my mind, and I'm, at 72 years of age, not a lot blows my mind these days, so give it to me. Queen Amara's death was staged to keep her safe from her would-be killer. Yet, according to Dirk, she is actually being held captive somewhere. Ooh. But the real truth is that Queen Amara is not being held in confinement. Rather, she walks freely among us. Here in this very courtroom today! Oh! Yeah, 'cause I'll tell you what, though. Are you done? I was gonna say, the whole Amara equals Nayna thing, if I'm really being honest, I think that was kind of obvious. So I'm not that impressed with myself at calling it. Even we still don't actually know if that's true, but it sure as hell seems like they're pushing for it now. Do not be deceived, Your Majesty. The red pepper is skilled in weaving plausible lies. It is the cunning lawyerly art known as cunnilingus. But knowing this, there is no need to fear his forked tongue.
Objection!
Nope. That's where you're wrong, prosecutor. Because you'll be quaking in your boots soon enough. My boots. I don't wear boots, I wear tennis shoes. It's my turn, Nayuta, to wake you up to the truth right before your eyes. Oh, man. Queen Amara is still very much alive and has been disguising herself as...
Take that!
But that's... Dirk! And the truth I'll set you free! This is the simplest and cleanest explanation for statement of evidence. Oh, I'll just say it. The person who killed Minister Inga and put him in pain, someone with intimate knowledge of the divination seance. The medium who channeled the minister in order to mask the real time of his death. Condense these traits into one person, and you get a spirit medium of royal blood. And that person is none other than you, Nayna. Your true identity, if you please, is the former Queen Amara and the killer we've been looking for all along. That's not good, though. I don't think... Have you finally lost your mind, Mr. Justice? What you say is beyond blasphemous, even in the depths of hell. Oh, why such frightening allegations? Absolutely ludicrous to boot. I want to hear this music. It's kind of quiet. I know it is. I know it seems so weird. You don't have to take my word for it, though. In fact, a certain someone can help me prove it. Your Eminence? Oh, damn. Damn, he's like calling her out now. If Queen Amara truly is dead, you should be able to channel her spirit right here, right now. Isn't that correct? Do it! I can deny it no longer. Oh, damn. The lawyer speaks the truth. Nayna, the woman who stands before us. Is Amara, the former queen, believed to have perished 23 years ago? I know. Imagine what he's thinking right now. Go! Oh my gosh. Imagine what she's thinking. Finally. We finally got Inga's real killer on the stand. Nayna, no. Amara Sigatar Karine. Please drop the act and tell us what really happened. She looks so weird. Oh! Oh, dearie me. I guess I shouldn't have underestimated the power of youth. Well done, young hornhead. Oh. Oh god, oh boy. What the? What are you? Hang on, this is ridiculous. Cool. Wow, her outfit looks like Zelda in new Smash Ultimate. Oh, I was getting tired of masquerading as an old woman anyway. I'll keep talking like one though, just so we don't get confused here. It has been far too long since I last greeted you, good people of Karine. Look how slowly I move my arms. It's like I'm driving a semi-truck, two of them at once. It is I, Amara Sigatar Karine, in your former queen. In your former queen? I actually am your former queen, what am I saying? Queen Amara. No music for real this time. Well, he's out. Oh, I guess he is wearing boots. I thought Garon's makeover was extreme. Sorry about that sound. I'm not sure why it keeps doing that. ho ho. Amara! I'm sorry I was unable to keep your secret any longer. I hope you can forgive me. It is quite alright, Garan. I am safe now. For Duck, that blackguard who threatened my life will be recaptured soon enough. What? I need not conceal my identity any longer. Queen Amara? Well, what does this all mean? But she ran off with him. Why would she be calling him a blackguard that threatened her life? Were you not killed in that fire 23 years ago? I barely escaped that blaze with my life. But though I survived, I knew that scoundrel would make further attempts on my life. Does she just think that Therefore I staged my death and abdicated the throne to my dear younger sister Garan. But the building of that great tomb, and disguising yourself as a lowly servant? Why would you do such a thing? Garan, I would have you explain. I wished for her to be close at hand. It was the only way I felt I could protect her. And it was the best way to hide her from the eyes of the public. Are they like both evil or something? Oh my god, was she like just pretending to love Dirk? Or something, and then maybe... Oh, but she had a kid though. How is this even the same person? Oh, jeez. After all, who could conceive of Amara lowering her station to that of a servant? She's got that right. Even Dirk thought Amara was being held captive in some far-off place. He never even guessed she was living as a servant right in plain sight. Too bad he's not in here right now to see this. I must say, a life dedicated to the servitude of others is not the least bit disagreeable. It is a quiet, humble existence, far removed from the tedium of regal duties. I can see that. I can totally see that. Ah, but those days of peace have ended. Now it's back to channeling spirits and going to big meetings. And it's all because of you, Hornhead, you stupid asshole. Why did you do this to me? You should consider yourself lucky if that's all this ends with. If there's something you wish to say, then say it. Alright, damn it! Did you do it? It don't matter who you are. You won't escape the crime you committed. Defense moves to indict you as Justice Minister Inga's real killer. Ooh, boy. But why? What's this? You would accuse Queen Amara of homicide? Grand Priestess of Corionism? You can't do that! She's virtually a goddess in the eyes of her people. Goddess schmoddess. If you commit the crime, you'd better be ready to do the time, butthead. Be you a priest, saint, queen, or president of the United States. I've never met such an egalitarian person. How about an equalitarian person? Queen Amara, in your years disguised as Nayna, you would have learned about Minister Inga's disorder. So you knew you could dress in Dirk's clothes to forge a convincing seance vision. Isn't that right? Oh, I kind of feel like we didn't cover everything in that seance vision, to be honest. It's kind of weird. Oh, what a curious character you are. You would label me a murderer. Well, have a... Wow, that is a big-ass necklace or whatever that is. Brute. Me, the one the people regarded as the reincarnation of the Holy Mother herself. You may be a grand figure in Corionism, but as a foreigner, you kind of suck. Well... to me. It would appear your words are not in jest. Am I to suffer the sullying of my good name with accusations of murder most foul? I know, how can we... Man. Please, Queen Amara, forgive his impudence. The lawyer knows not what he speaks. Fear not, good majesty, for this is the Sacred Hall of Justice. Though I am a Grand Priestess, on this stand I am but a witness like any other. Damn, she's just so smooth, man. I shall face his accusations with grace and benevolence. Your compassion overfloweth your mercifulness. Oh, young lawyer. In my benevolence, I must warn you that your assertion suffers from a tragic flaw. There's a flaw. Nayuta? Is he even still there? Yes, your mercifulness. Who was present in the tomb when the murder was discovered? Turk Sadmati, Maya Fey, and the victim, Minister Inga. Oh, so she's like, where did I go? It appears Queen Amara couldn't possibly have gone to the tomb as Minister Inga. Why not? Because she wasn't there when we got there. Do not keep the defense waiting, Nayuta. Explain how wrong he truly is. Yes, your mercifulness. Well, let me start with a list of ways in which you are wrong. Her Benevolence, Princess Rafa, saw Minister Inga enter the tomb around 2:30. Yet you, the defense, claim the person she saw was the minister being channeled by Queen Amara. However, if her mercifulness had channeled him, and moved to the tomb, how do you like these fancy channeling letters? Usually channels are numbers, you know, channel 3, channel 6 eyewitness news. Then once she was done channeling, she would have reverted to her other self. Yep. Oh yeah. Had she tried to exit before you all arrived? Alright, I see what you're saying. Princess Rafa, who'd been looking down upon the courtyard, would have seen her. However, her benevolence saw nothing of the sort. Okay, so, well, alright, I know where this is going. We're gonna say she hid in the sarcophagus, and he's gonna say no because it was freezing. Then we'll say she channeled someone who was really good at not freezing. Like Mr. Freeze. In conclusion, Queen Amara could not have left the tomb without being observed. And yet was she there in the tomb when the murder was discovered, defense? Nope. No, she wasn't. Well, then there you go. So what does this mean, then? She's standing here like... Isn't this weird enough that we could say, well, something... Oh, man. How do you see? I do, but I don't want to. Your flimsy claim has been uprooted like a sapling in a flood. Ah! Well, that was entertaining, Prosecutor Sadmati. Assume the prosecution of this case and clear your mother's good name. You wish for me to take over? Yes, prosecute your father to save your mother. What a poignant fate you bear, but bear it you must. Are you ready? Jeez, what a setup! Yes, Your Eminence, throw the beads at her. And there you have it, Your Majesty. I shall watch the rest of the proceedings from the sidelines. I relinquish complete control of this sacred hall to your authority once more. Why, thank you, Your Eminence. Now then, will you turn back to your other self? Your mercifulness, your testimony, if you please. Good God Almighty. He's just got this thing all decked out here. The lawyer's theory is absurd. So we'll see how absurd it is. Now I shall destroy your utterly absurd and barbarous theory. I was not anywhere near the tomb following the murder. Were your theory correct, I would have been in the tomb once I had stopped channeling. My husband Dirk is the killer, but he has fled from his sacred hall. From this sacred hall, I mean. So he doesn't have a sacred hall. He doesn't even have much going on of anything. May the Holy Mother rain judgment upon the traitor Dirk Sadmati for his crimes. We're gonna need to present that necklace. Oh, such marvelous testimony. You are truly a treasure, Your Mercifulness. I got a treasure for you. This too is but by the grace of her holiness. No doubt my unmasking here today was her will as well. Oh my, the Holy Mother, you say? Yes, surely her holiness has guided me to this witness stand. Plus how great it feels to wear short sleeves again. Whoa! Hey there! Oh, look at this! Oh my god. It's that tiger from Aladdin that always accompanies Jasmine in all her sad scenes. Into the purity of truth, well. Oh, how magnificent, Queen Amara, the Holy Mother's messenger here on earth. Praise be to Yevon. Blessings, blessings upon her. I can't even do it. Where did those animals even come from? Now then, the defense may question the witness. Oh, jeez. But remember, she is a grand priestess, so disrespect will not be tolerated. That means no pointing out conflicts, inconsistencies, or any other flaws in her testimony. Oh. So basically nothing, just listen to it. I might just do that, actually. I'm actually going to do that, because I have this weird feeling. They've never done that in a Phoenix Wright game before, and it would be crazy if they did now. Now I shall destroy your utterly absurd and barbarous theory. I was not anywhere near the tomb following the murder. Were your theory correct, I would have been in the tomb once I had stopped channeling. My husband Dirk is the killer, but he has fled from this sacred hall. May the Holy Mother rain judgment upon the traitor Dirk Salmati for his crimes. Alright, I guess she's gonna keep on claiming Dirk's the killer until she's blue in the face. You'll have to find a hole in her testimony if you want to turn this thing around. If I ever needed a ghost of a chance, it's now. A ghost of a chance. Okay, you know... Oh my god, I don't know why. I want to just try. I want to try something here, and just it's probably not going to work, but I want to try it. Shit! I meant to present. Okay, fine. We'll press it. Holy Mother is going to judge him. Within the doctrines of Corainism, I'll take over my sister's voice for a while. We are taught that upon death, the Holy Mother shall judge our souls. To those of pure spirit, her holiness shall be as warm and merciful as the sun. But to those of depravity, her wrath shall echo that of an angry mother to her child. An angry mother. I wasn't expecting the Founder's judgment to be so down to earth. The scriptures of Corainism were the first in the world to be written such that they would be accessible to worshippers of all ages. Wow, that's unexpectedly progressive. She's gonna keep on. Okay, so then this. I thought maybe they just wanted me to go to this conversation, and it would just pass time or something. Okay, so what I was gonna do was this. Well, the traitor. But if you think he's a traitor, then how do you explain this?
Objection!
Oh no. Well, okay, that's why I thought. Yeah, I just wanted to see. What is that noise? Oh, that was one of my Chords of Steel voice training exercises. Well, from now on, you shall keep such caterwauling out of this sacred hall. Guess I'd better take it down a notch. Okay, I guess we're back to pressing then. We're back to depressing. Should I just go back to the beginning and start there, I guess? Alright, destroy my theory, if you will. My theory is utterly absurd and barbarous. And high-handed, if I may say so. Nayna was right to call you putrid-minded. Surely even the monkeys of Mount Pony's holy waterfalls could devise a better theory. Jeez, surely you can steal better insults than Nayuda's best. Now then, to all of you gathered in this sacred hall, need I remind you? I was not anywhere near the tomb following the murder.
Hold it!
You sure weren't. Well, maybe you were hiding inside the sarcophagus. Well, oh my god, I didn't expect him to just say that. It is kind of an obvious conclusion to reach, though. I mean, we went over it before. After all, it does technically belong to you. I bet you'd have no trouble opening it. I don't have the key to that thing. Well, does she though? I don't know. I think they said only royal people. If I had been in there, I could not be here today. For the tomb has been under constant surveillance since the murder. I would have never been able to leave. Oh. She's got a point there, unless the tomb is like a secret passage or something. How cool would that be? If I might ask, what's in that sarcophagus anyway? You're still alive, so what's in there? A couple of Elvis CDs? There is despair, sadness, hatred, and malice. Only one brave enough to see the truth hidden deep within. She's so happy when she does this. Could discover the final hope, my continued corporeality. My god, I love this outfit. You completely lost me. That's okay, I lose everybody. In other words, it's empty. But no one dared to open it because they were too scared of the curse. Because we wouldn't want to get a hair on the booger. Now will you dispense with your theory? It is as empty as my sarcophagus. But at least my family won't have to pay for it for me when I do kick the bucket. Were your theory correct, I would have been in the tomb since once I'd stopped channeling. I didn't read that right at all. I'll admit you weren't in the tomb after the murder. Very good, but that very truth refutes your theory. Even if I had channeled Minister Inga. And entered the tomb. The moment I'd ceased channeling him, I would have re-emerged at the crime scene. Yep. That's why I said maybe it's a secret passage. Well, they said it was refrigerated. There's still no reason to doubt that. Like, that's kind of a specific detail. Precisely as you said yourself, Defense, Queen Amara was not there after the murder. So let it go and move on. The only living souls in the tomb at that time were Dirk Sadmati and Maya Fey. So pick, who was it? Be it in this life or the next. I'm gonna cry, I'm getting so emotional over here. There is no escaping such simple truths. My husband Dirk is the killer, but he has off left from the Sacred Hall. It might be that I need to present it on this statement, but let me press first. And that'll complete the pressing portion of our dinner time here. There must be a reason why he had to make his escape today. A reason? Ah, perhaps... Perhaps what? Perhaps to conceal himself and lie in wait for another chance to claim my life. What an asshole. What is this? Those animals are real in brain, man, let me tell you. No, it's definitely not like that, your mercifulness. First of all, you don't really believe he's trying to kill you, do you? After all, you two ran off together after he rescued you all those years ago. Okay, here we go. That was only because he had the audacity to claim it wasn't me. You must believe me. It was my duty as a wife to her husband. To bend an ear to him, was it not? So just give him a chance, you know, to prove himself. Communication after disagreement is the secret to a long and happy marriage. Yeah, I see that worked out real well for you. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Don't ask me, I've never been married. That is why I listened to Dirk. However, he didn't have a shred of evidence to support his claim. It grieves me to admit it, but my husband truly did try to murder me. That's quite enough. It's abundantly clear that Queen Amara's testimony is flawless. Oh, do you understand now, lawyer? So it really was just press everything. Okay. That's cool. The judge isn't gonna let me cross-examine her much longer. Amara should have been in the tomb after the minister's murder, but she wasn't. I don't get it. How did she just vanish from the scene of the crime like that? It shouldn't be possible for normal people to. For normal people. Maybe? Hang on. Alright. Well, you're saying she's not normal, as in she's a spirit medium. So, Your Majesty, I think I can explain why Queen Amara wasn't there in the tomb after the murder. Does she, like, channel... Oh, dude! I know what she did! Oh my god! I know what she did.